look what I found. What is that doing here? Morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, maybe it's trying to rain. It's not rained hard yet. I mean, the ground's not really wet yet or anything, but it does look like there's more rain coming. So I think what we're going to try to do is fill up the planter and see where we're at from there. If it's not raining any harder than this, there's a 20-acre field about 3 miles down the road that maybe I can get in the ground before the hard rain comes. Alright guys, we got the planter loaded up, full of seeds, so it's quit sprinkling, so heading to the field. Hopefully at least get that field done. It's 20 acres, and if it gets very wet, it's going to take a while to dry out, so that's the goal for now. It is supposed to rain all day, so I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see, but I think we got enough break in the rains that we can get it in, and hopefully that'll not get drowned out. I should tell you, that is the road lock. You see in there? Keeps it from unfolding going down the road. So if you've seen the last couple videos, you've seen me unlocking that. That's what it does. Alright guys, back by popular demand, tire cam. Relax, I'm kidding. No tire cams anymore. Got one mounted on the marker and one in the middle of the planter though. I'm right here. That's not good. Now in instances like this where you're racing the rains or whatever you want to call it, you might bump your planting speed up. It's probably not recommended for optimal planting, but I'd be lying if I told you it didn't happen from time to time. I'm planting at 6.2 right now. But if I don't get this planted, it might not get planted this year, so.
Under heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain.
Seemed like the appropriate song. Well, it's definitely raining a little bit heavier now. One thing that you might not notice if you've never been in a tractor during a rainstorm, inside of these cabs there's usually so much noise and whatnot, you cannot tell how hard it's raining. I know it sounds odd. And typically, it can be raining fairly hard and the hood of your tractor will be dry from all the heat. Whenever I'm running the machine and I'm trying to decide if it's really raining hard enough to quit yet, that's one of the things I'll look for. I'll say, well, the hood is staying wet, it's probably time to go to the barn. Well, it's raining. The hood of the tractor is wet. Well, I guess that's going to be it for planting for the day. It's getting pretty sticky out here now. Morning, folks. This morning I'm going to go finish planting the wheat that I got rained out of last week. The storm that I mentioned in yesterday's video, there's a pretty high chance of it getting here around 1 o'clock or so. So we're going to try to do the most that we can before it gets here. I'm going to finish this wheat. I'm going to plant the wheat drill dry. That way we can go ahead and unhook from it. And then we're probably going to either do beans or corn. I'm hoping that we'll be able to do beans. Dad's supposed to check the moisture, see what he thinks on them while I'm doing this. There wasn't a whole lot of dew last night, so hopefully we can get a few acres of beans knocked out. We've got one field that's kind of flood prone and there's a flood warning, so that's the plan for this morning. Try to get that out of there, but we'll just have to see what the moisture looks like. It's not supposed to be like that. You haven't seen the footage of me starting this field. I came down here Friday morning, I think, started planting, and promptly got rained out after like 30 or 40 minutes, and that was all the filming for that day. I think that day I did the second part of the equipment tours. That's why you haven't seen this field. Maybe depending on how the rain day goes today, I'll loop this in at the beginning of the video so you can see the beginning of this. If I still have the footage, I don't even know if I deleted it or not, but if you're watching this, you've probably seen the footage. Breakfast. Not the one, will do. And the real question is, what's the next part of breakfast? Peanut M&M's? Payday. And they both got peanuts in them. I going with M&M's. Well, we're done down here. It is pretty muddy. Alright guys, just got done with that field that I got rained out of earlier this week, but now I'm going to plant the wheat drill out. Dad told me just to come down here to this field, plant about 7-8 acres of it, which is about what seed I have left, and if it grows okay, if not, I don't know if we'll leave this or not, just depends. So that's what I'm doing now. Hey guys, while I'm in the Challenger, I thought I'd tell you that after harvest is over, I have decided I'm going to do like a review or walk around or my thoughts on this machine. I do want to wait until we get it hooked up to some tillage equipment to really, get a feel for what power-wise, how it stacks up against the other machines I've ran. But that's just a little something to look forward to after the harvest videos stop. But yeah, should be sometime in December, hopefully weather pending, that is. Yeah, one thing that's smart to do when you're planting wheat and you don't have a monitor is to make sure you're planting wheat and your clutches are turned on. So now I'm planting the same ground twice. Good call. It's not about the rain or anything, we're not pressed for time. Got done with that field, taking this over to the other farm, put it in the shed, and then I think we're going to get some beans done. Well guys, I forgot I had a 3-acre patch over here at this farm to plant. That's what I was planning on cleaning out in, but I'm about an acre short, so I got to put just a little bit of seed left in the drill. Alright guys, first let me start by saying we did not buy a combine. We did not buy a third combine. We did not rent a third combine. That's a demo unit. It's a Haya Ag Equipment. It's brought it down for us to try and a couple other people. So I don't know when we're going to get a play around with it. Like I said, there's a pretty big storm about to move in. As soon as it starts raining and I'm definitely going to crawl around it, check out the tracks and whatnot. But it'll probably be a little while before we're able to use it in the field. I think they're bringing a draper head for it to do the field demo with, so it'll probably be a little while before you see it in the field. Well, it's not raining yet, so we'll hop in the combine. Dad's been running for about an hour and a half now while I was finishing this up. I don't know, there's that field that I want to get out. There's about 40 acres down there. I don't know if we'll get it or not, but we'll at least get something before the rain. Looks like it might be an hour out yet. And we're in the combine, playing musical chairs today. Hopefully this is the last one for a little while. No cart man for right now. George is in town dumping a load of corn from last night. So I'm on as soon as I got down here, Dad finished loading the cart, so dump it, and then we're gonna get started on this next field down here. The sky is starting to get dark. It starts to get pretty windy. Probably not a good sign. Alright, we're cutting beans now. So most of this ground that we have left is river bottom ground. And this field was actually underwater right before I planted it. So of all the fields we've got left, it is the most susceptible to flood. All the rest of them have enough levees around them. This one, it has a levee around it, but there is a couple places where it seems like water still comes in. So hopefully we can get it knocked out. Hoping we don't get the rains they're calling for though, more than anything. George just called. He's leaving Cargill. Apparently it's already raining there. And those might be sprinkles on the windshield. Shit. Looks like the sprinkles are started. All we got was one round of this field, so that definitely didn't go as I was planning. I thought we had another hour. Then my wife brought me a bowl of chili. I told her before she left, And you know what's going to happen when we get in that combine? We'll make one round to get my auto steer set, and it's going to rain. I ain't going to eat my chili. So. It ain't raining real hard yet. We're still going, so we'll try to eat real quick. I'd say once we get up here to where I can dump, I'll probably be it. It looks like it's going to set in here pretty soon. Chili's still hot too. Fortunately, the coffee she brought is not. George brought us an empty truck. He took that one up to the sheds. Now we got to unload the combines, unload the grain cart so the rain's starting. The main reason, if you don't know, why we want to get these beans covered up on a truck and tarped, is because beans swell up when they get moisture, and it doesn't take much for them to get ruined. So really want to get these covered up so they don't get too wet. How's George today?
Oh man, I'm working my ass off.
How was the elevator?
Slow but sure. Everything going to one.
As usual.
Going to
Going
dog.
to one, huh? What the hell did he put that other stuff like and all that stuff?
That one guy told me in there the other day, he says that number 2 dump will be like new in 50 years because he said they don't use it.
Well, it rained out. Dad just couldn't help himself. Had to play with the new combine. Well, George, did you recover after your big day yesterday?
Yeah,
Worked you pretty late last night.
I slept in. I took the morning off.
Well, guys, after the rain, that pretty much was a wrap on harvest activities for the day. I forgot today was Halloween, so I came home and we got ready and went trick-or-treating and did some Halloween festivities with the kids with the rain and whatnot, having me off work. So, yeah, we didn't, that was pretty much it for the day. I thought I was going to be able to come home and analyze the harvest data from that plot, but still need to get some more information out of the combine. The climate app is showing it off a little bit, but Dad did write down the actual weights from our grain cart scales. So once I get those and get that figured up, I will let you guys know that data, what variety ended up being the best. It does look like the channel variety was substantially better than anything in the plot, but I'm still not sure on the actual numbers. But like I said, I will let you guys know. Thanks for watching. If you haven't, follow me on Instagram at Brian's Farming Videos, Facebook at Brown Farms, and Twitter at Brian's Farming Videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the future.